Hello, my name's Kathleen Alcala. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to work on these cute, sweet, I want to say dangles, but they're not dangles, but I would just say embellishments for a journal or for a card or for anything you want. What I did is I just layered different beautiful images, paper, and different things like that. Has a little piece of lace. This has just a variety of paper. I did distress it and try to make it look a little bit vintage. This has a little bit of lace, and I just went ahead and did that. So I'm going to move this, and this is what we're going to work on. Oops. Okay, so I have a big pile of stuff here. I was really trying to get it a little bit more semi-done. So that way it wouldn't be so difficult when I'm filming to get anything accomplished. Okay, so I just have a lot of different stuff. It's not necessarily pristine. It can be wrinkled. I cut a lot of this piece of paper I had. I just cut them out, and I did ink a lot, and I did distress a lot. And I thought it'd just be pretty to layer these together. Their images are beautiful. So I wanted to work in the colors of pink. I just thought it was so pretty. And then I just had a little bit of flowers and just a variety of different things. I also pulled some stickers, and then I have the Tim Holtz flowers. Let's just pull some of these out. I'll put them up top here because they're kind of big. Some of this I'm not going to use, like these big giant things like that. I don't even think, I think that might be too big, but I'll leave it there just in case. If you know me at all, you know I'm not a butterfly fan. That will be going away. Okay. See, I already pre-inked them, and I did distress some of them. If you're not familiar with distressing, which I'm sure majority of you are, I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to use this. It's kind of a heavier cardstock, but it doesn't have to be heavy. It can be like this paper too. I thought that's really pretty paper. I just use my nail to kind of squish it and cut it and tear it, creating it like a little bit of a distressed look. And it's okay, I like it to rip, because that to me makes it look a little bit more beat up. And then I'm going to ink it, which I'm using my Tim Holtz Vintage Photo. And then I'm going to go ahead and distress this a little bit. If there's a crease like that, I do this. And I know I have a video where I go into much more detail about how I distress paper. If it's too pink, which this one is not, some of the paper I had I thought was just too pink, too white, like that. I went ahead and just rubbed a little bit of ink around it, on it, and it gave it a little bit more of a colored look. Since this is so thick, I am going to use this, and see how you can just tear? I love that look. And then you can just sort of, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of, okay. And I might do this kind of a thing, and then let's give it a little bit of ink. And I might just distress it a little bit more with my nail. It's easier to distress paper when it's more thick, like this, like cardstock, than it is fine paper, like this. But I think that has a nice coloring to it. And you might not want to even do that at all. That's okay. It's all good. Okay, let's move that aside. So when I made these, what I was doing is I just fell in love with the paper. The color, the paper, I thought was just so beautiful. And this is Blue Fern. I want to say it might be the birdie one, but I'm not positive. But I do love, that's some of my favorite paper ever of all time. So I was making these, and look how cute this little one is. And if you have a lot of scrap pieces of lace and ribbon and paper, this is perfect. Because I am using more of the pink tones, I have a lot of used, or like remnant papers, but they tend to be in the darker tones, and I really didn't want to go dark. I really want to keep it light and fresh. So let me go ahead and just start compiling some of this. So I think this is really pretty, this paper. I know I'm not a fan of that, but that will probably be covered. And I'm just gonna look to see what might be pretty layered on there. And look how pretty this is. But then I think, well, you can't really see that too terribly much. I did have some vintage paper from a pattern, and I was going to just see what that would look like down below, which it kind of breaks it up a little bit. You could also use a piece of lace. Let's see, I did have some stuff pulled. Here's my stockpile next to us. And let's see, what did I do with that? It might all be buried under here. Yes, it is buried. So I do have some of this, which I think that could also be very pretty. And if you don't want it covering the entire piece of paper, you can just trim that down, which I think I will actually, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just use a piece of this. I think that will look really pretty with this. See, isn't that pretty, just all on its own? I want to add something else. There's this card. That's pretty, right? I like that. But I do want to ink and distress that a little bit. So let me go ahead and just kind of scrunch it with, my nails are so short right now that I can't really scrunch much. Oh, you guys, I have really weak nails. They just bust. I can have a beautiful set of nails, and then 2 days later, they're all busted up. It's just, I don't know. I think it might be part of just the way I was, my DNA, I guess. Okay, so let me go ahead and ink that up a little bit more. Yeah, paper pretty. I love the pinks. I'm just really digging the pink. You could even do like a little piece like that. Okay, let's see what that would look like. See, I'm not a fan of that bug, so I'm going to want to cover that bug. See? I can cover the bug. Part of me feels like that's a little small. I might want to choose something bigger. I do like the idea of, let me see what else I got. This might be a good piece right here. Jane Austen. Yep, my favorite. I don't know if I like a big piece or a small piece. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna like it small. I like to make it kind of crooked so you can see all the little pieces like that. I love that. Isn't that cute? Now, I am going to go ahead and staple this with my tiny attacher because I think that's really cute and it's really pretty. You could do more with that. You could make it into, watch, let's see. Okay, something like this is pretty. It might be small. I can't even get the end of it. Here we go. You could put a thing like that, make it into a pretty little tag. Isn't that cute? Or you could turn that into a bow. Put a bow here. That's pretty too. I actually think I want to turn it into a little tag, so I'm just going to trim this up. Put this up. I think that is so cute. I'm going to staple it on again. Let's see if I can get it in correctly. See? Cute, huh? I mean, there's so much you can do with this. Let's kind of scrunch it up a little bit more. Let's get this thing really distressed. I think the distress adds character to it. This is shiny. I'm not a fan of the shiny. I don't like shiny. I like it to be matte. You probably can tell on the camera, the video, how shiny that is. I have gesso that will take that shine completely off, but to sake of time, I'm not going to do that right now. But here's one that we did, and let's work on another one. Let's see. This paper is so pretty. I love those flowers on here. And I have this cute ticket, but that might be kind of small, this ticket. So I'm just trying different things out for size. That's cute. Let's see what else we have as far as flowers go. Maybe just a piece of pretty lace on it. Might be really nice. There's a real cute image. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little angel. I don't want to cover that. So I want to do something more like that. I think that's cute. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I think that's pretty. And then I'm going to get one other piece. I do have some really pretty ribbon. I have a whole jar of odds and ends of ribbon I want to use. Let's see. Now I'm loving the pink, so I'm probably going to, look at that. I'm going to probably pull in this pink. It can go this way. Isn't that cute? I like that. I think that's adorable. Let's go ahead and do that. I also like the idea of maybe even having a bigger image, or even like that, where you're seeing an actual image instead of it being so faint. How does that look, guys? I think that's really pretty. Again, I don't want to cover that, so I'm going to go ahead and staple that down. See? Isn't that cute? I like that. Okay. See how fast it is to do this? It's seriously just putting stuff together that you'd like. This is a cute piece of paper here. Let me just layer some things on there. I like that piece right there. Oh, it kind of matches too much the size, so let me get something different. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but let's try. That could possibly work. Maybe. Let's see what this paper, I'm determined to use this piece of paper. I like it. Kind of busy, a little bit busy. It also feels like the back paper is too small, so I'm going to get a larger piece. See what I got going on here. Another one of these pretty ones right here. Center that like that. I like that. Let me go ahead and just ink this here, since everything is inked. And that paper there, it's not pink, but I think it's pretty. Let's smooth that out of the way. I hope I'm not too much off kilter for you guys. Okay. That pretty, guys? I like it. So simple. I'm going to staple this down. I want to put some flowers on here. I brought in some flowers that I had, which are kind of thick. I really didn't want to do something so thick. Look how cute that is. That cute. Let me see what else we got. That's pretty. Look at that, could be real pretty right there. Some flowers. Flower right there in the center. That would be pretty too, wouldn't it? I love that. I love these flowers. I'm always wanting to use them. There's also these things here, these stickers. Let me see what that will look like. It says there's stones. Oh, that's pretty. I think I like this one flower one right here. That gorgeous. I'm gonna cover up the staple, put it right there. I think that's really pretty. I still feel like because everything on the top is distressed, I think I need to get it distressed, to distress it up a little bit more than what it is. See, I think that looks a little bit better. Let me ink that back up. I think that looks cute. This will be cute on a springtime journal, I think. I'm getting ready for spring. Today's a pretty day. I'm in California. It's a pretty day today. Okay. So we have these three. Look how fast it is to make these. I'm really trying to not overthink anything, because automatically I'm going to like, hey, it could use this or it could use that. I'm trying not to do that. Okay. All right. Let's do something a little different than just that. I have so many different things. I also had these that I don't care for that, but I do like that. So I'm just going to pull a piece of paper off. And that makes it much bigger, right? And I love this, or I love that. And I had found this crunched up old doily. Isn't that cute? Doily could be cute on this too. Let's just do that for now. And then, let's see. That's pretty. Can be the opposite. It can be this way, right? What do you guys think about the white with that off-white? I think it's still pretty. I like it anyway. I also have other things like this. Could introduce that in an angle. Look at that. That flower pretty. I could get rid of that. Put that and that. That could be pretty, possibly. Look at that, pretty. I like that. I could, let's see what else I have. Ticket. Cute ticket. We could just put it all together like that. I'm showing you guys ideas. I don't necessarily mean I need to put it together, but I just kind of want to show you ideas that I have with this. You could do that. Isn't that pretty? You could get some flowers for the background. Let's see what I have. Let me look for some flowers I had cut. This could be cute. Like that. And then one little thing right there would be perfect. Let me think what I have. Embellishment. You could bring in anything, goodness. The sky's the limit. A flower. I think a flower actually would be really nice there, or a cabochon would be really pretty. There's just so much. You could do that. I think I would also probably put something down there. I think some of this pretty delicate lace would be lovely. Or a doily. I just think something else would be really pretty in here. Watch, let's see what this would look like if this is to be somehow incorporated. Can't really tell. What if I was to do this? That's cute, right? I like that. I might do this a little smaller just because I like the doily to show. You could ink the doily. I definitely would want to ink this. And if I wasn't going to glue this down on a page in my journal, I would definitely cover this back piece up. Okay, so there's that. This. And then that will go there. I like that. It's really simple, but I like it. I kind of want to, with this here, I think I want to do this to it. Just make it a little bit more visible. What do you guys think? I think that's really pretty. The other thing I want to do, this is what I say, I can get real complicated. I want to put lace on that. Watch. Let's just get some glue. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I am doing good. Now that's way too much glue, but that's okay. I have been busy working and the usual stuff that I do. And I'm training somebody right now to replace me in my job because I am decided to look for a different job. I'm not challenged, I'm bored. I like my job, but I'm just want more of a challenge. So I've been really busy with training and talking to people that I may be having a job with. I'm not loving this green. This is the problem. I'm not loving that. Isn't that much better, Evan? But I'm not loving that either. Maybe it needs to be bigger. It's kind of small, isn't it? Hold that thought. Let me see if I can find some ribbon that would be pretty on there. Hold on. So anyway, to continue my story, I have just been busy with work, with figuring life out with work, and just, you know, going about the daily grind, which it's all good. That's cute. Look at that. Okay. Let's go ahead and use this. Okay. I can do that. Oh no, I lost it. I have a hard time when the ribbon's little like this because my fingers are so big. I tend to find it a challenge. There. Okay. I love that. It's so pretty. This ribbon was actually, we had we're gonna dye it, and then it didn't really take the dye, but it kept the edges dyed. And me and my sister said we actually liked it better this way. I'm having a hard time getting the bow just how I want it. Okay. No, I want that to be squished tight. Tight, tight, tight. Sometimes you just gotta fidget with your things to get them just how you want them, right? I like that much better. I'm going to trim these down. Let's get that cute little edge to them, right? Okay. Okay. Cute. I think I like it. You know what other thing I think I would like? To just see one piece of pink ribbon coming down. I think that would just be adorable. Of course, I come to these little flowers because I just love them so much. Look at how cute that is. Try not to use them so often. I just want to use them in everything. They're perfect to me, these little things. Let's see how that will look. Look at how cute that is together. Isn't that sweet? Maybe we don't need that doily on there. Let's see what would happen without that doily. I like it better without the doily, guys. Look at, and then that bow on top. Isn't that cute? Isn't that sweet? I would trim this pink down, which I'm going to do. I'm going to staple this together so I don't lose its place on what I want to do. Okay. Of course, I'm going to trim this pink down, but I don't want such a big pink. I think something like that, just a little bit smaller, would be really cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. And yes, it'd be better to use a paper trimmer, I'm aware, but I don't have patience to pull out a paper trimmer. Let's see if I can make these rounded. When it's not even, sometimes it's hard to get that. And then I gotta re-ink it. I might do a little distressing because I think that could be cute. I love that distress look. Okay, let's read that. Let's do this fold. Okay. Okay. Let's see, how long do I want this? Not that long. Maybe just to right here. Could be straight if you wanted. Like that. I tend to put things at angles, so I noticed that about myself. Like I like that better. I'm gonna go ahead and staple this too. And then I'm gonna put glue on my bow. Get it to stick. Isn't that cute? How fast and easy is this? We could just go on forever, but I won't. I just wanted to show you real quick, you guys. If you have leftover pieces of paper, if you, like I had a frame too, I thought, wouldn't that be cute? I thought, okay, I have a frame, and then I had cut out some really cute flowers. Hold on, hold that thought. Let me find them. Okay, look at, I had cut this out. Wouldn't that be pretty if you were to do that? On a tag like that. You could do a little flower for real. A bow, you could do it on a bigger piece of paper. For demonstration purposes, I'm using this. I wouldn't use that color. I think it might be a little bright, but just see how easy that is. If you have a punch, you could punch out your own frames or cut them out yourself. Gosh, the sky's the limit what you could do, guys. I just love this. I could just keep doing this nonstop, but I actually want to start working on some Easter things. I will hopefully have a video of that. And until then, I hope that you enjoyed that quick little, let me clear this out, you guys. Let's put what we made right now. Okay, let me get some space here. Okay. So these are the ones that I made really super quick. Aren't those pretty? I think I still want to put a bow on that. Something I feel like is needed there. That even looks kind of cute with that on there. Or this little thing right there. That's too pink. That doesn't work. Ooh, look at how cute that little flower made it. Okay, I've got to cut it out. See, this is what happens to me, you guys. Like the camera will stop rolling and I'm still working on the same project I just finished. So sometimes they're not even the same anymore. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute how that just made it pop? I really do like this one. I almost feel like it could use something right there, but that's okay. And I think the way I'd like this is if I actually made this non-shiny. I think I would like it better. So this is my least favorite. It's probably my favorite. And then this one, I do like all the layers. I like this old tissue. God, there's so much you guys could do with this. Seriously, I just could go on and on and on and on, but I won't, I promise. These are the ones I made earlier using very specific kind of paper. I hope it's might be kind of hard to see because of the paper underneath. Let me change it out. Hold on, guys. Let me get a different kind of paper. Might be a little easier for you to see. Let's slide this under. A little easier to see, huh? Pretty, isn't it? All that beautiful pink and gorgeousness. I love it. I also really like this one with the little piece of paper there. All right, guys, I'll stop. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you find a little inspiration. You'll make your own little, I don't know what you call this, embellishments for your journals or for your cards. And they could also be bag toppers, which would be really cute if you had a bag and you just clipped it on. All right, guys, have a blessed week. Have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead of you. And I pray that all things will work out well for you and be blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.